Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Korai here, once again, back with part 6 of my Deity Let's Play as Ethiopia. Now, before I started recording, I was poking around a little bit and I noticed a few things. First, we are unhappy and very slightly. I went to look for trade deals with other civilizations. I went to see if any of them had any extra resources, and the only civ I could find with an extra one is Persia, and I think he wanted like 10 gold per turn for it, which is a bit more than it usually sells for, and I don't want to pay that much. I also noticed that the city-state of Kaizel has a quest. They want us to form a trade route with them, which is something that I could definitely do. And also they have whales as a resource, which is something that I do not have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the money that I have, use it to buy a cargo ship, and use this cargo ship to complete the quest. And also this trade route should net me about 10 gold per turn. So combine that with the amount of money I would have had to throw at Kaizel for the influence. This boat should pay back for itself pretty quickly, in my opinion. Okay, we got a great scientist. That's wonderful. I'm going to plop him down for an academy. I'll put him on this grassland tile, just like I put the holy site on a grassland tile, so that the citizen I put to work it, he can, I guess you could say, pay for himself by also getting 2 food, which is enough to sustain himself. I can trade with Portugal now, since I researched the compass technology, and I believe I got a harbor in this city. I'm actually not sure. But anyway, I want to trade with Kaizel to complete the quest. Next turn, I should gain a whole bunch of influence. Do I have a harbor? No, I don't have a harbor, so I could extend my range even more, theoretically. Now, in terms of buildings, I want a lighthouse, because I have 2 fish in range and a third one, which I assume my culture will get very soon. And the lighthouse is going to upgrade these from 2 food tiles to 4 food, 1 production tiles, which are pretty amazing. And this worker, let's build a farm with him, just to get some more food to support the capital. I'm just checking really quick. Yes, we are working all the good tiles. That's great. Here it looks like we're running out of tiles to work, but this university is about to finish. So I really shouldn't sweat it, because I will be able to work 2 more specialists in a turn. So it's fine.
Aparantoyan aliliron kito lawan ulun.
Indonesia wants open borders. I'll accept, since they are our friends. We do have a declaration of friendship, and I do want to remain friendly with them for as long as possible. Now that the university is done here, it should be working the specialist slots. Ooh, no it's not. Let's make sure that happens. It's very important to work those. Actually, this is not being worked. This is a good tile. And we're stagnating in growth. Let's see. Should work all of the high food bearing tiles at this point. Make sure the city can keep growing, even though I'm working both of these specialist slots. I could buy these 2 tiles, actually. Or my culture will get them eventually. I'm going to use this guy to build a pasture here so I can get more food. That is one thing I do need more of in the city. It's high food tiles. In here, I could build a market, but we're not making that much gold. Stoneworks would actually be pretty nice. Yeah, I'll go ahead with that. The +1 happiness is pretty good. And we are now friends with Kaizel, which is pretty nice. They are not giving us the happiness, unfortunately, but they are giving us culture. 6 culture per turn, which is a 25% boost, which is pretty nice. 15 influence short. So if I can get some extra gold, then I'll just use it to buy influence from them. Oh yeah, and this great scientist. Built an academy. And I had a spare citizen here, I believe. Maybe not. Let's see, what citizen can I move? I can move this guy. We'll lose production for a little bit, but it's fine. Okay, Persia got the Sistine Chapel. Not too big of a deal. I would have liked that as a wonder, but I'm not too mad it's gone. I'm actually not too far away from building it. And the AI is usually pretty competitive over the Sistine Chapel, so that makes me feel a bit good about myself, that I'm not that far behind at this point. I do need to get this city growing, though. Should make that a priority. Does that speed it up? Not really. It does a little bit, but it doesn't help too much. I'll figure that out eventually. I can get these oases. Is it worth the gold? I'll think about it. Alright, so we're in the Renaissance era now. It's pretty awesome. And we just finished acoustics. Let's go look at the tech tree. Let's see, what techs would be useful? Getting the ironworks in the capital would be great. And also upgrading our military is nice. Astronomy would be nice, because we can get caravels and explore the oceans. Oh, these techs are military, I really don't need them. Banking for the Forbidden Palace. I think that's what I'm going to go for. I don't think anybody built the Forbidden Palace yet. Let me check. Actually, yeah. Persia built the Forbidden Palace. So I might want to reconsider. Actually, I'm going to go with machinery first. So I can get ironworks as soon as possible and also upgrade to crossbowmen. And the Byzantiums want a declaration of friendship. I'll take that any day. So does Brazil. Great. And so does Persia. It's my lucky turn, isn't it? Research agreement. Portugal and Indonesia. And once again, the Aztecs and the Indonesians are at war. That's pretty good for me, considering that the Aztecs are a bit of my neighbor, and they are aggressive as well. So if Indonesia keeps wearing down on them, it's more power to me, pretty much. I don't think there's anything for us to do this turn, actually. Incredible natural wonders. Okay, see, that is another possible plus of exploring with caravels. And I will accept that open borders, just to maintain our friendship. Very good. Now, because I'm friends with everybody, everybody who's friends with the people I'm friends with are going to become more friends with me because, well, we're all friends. Isn't that wonderful? Ooh, wow. Lots of new allies. Interesting. Ooh, lots of things are happening. Actually, nothing too much, really. Just Kaisel got a new ally, which is Portugal. How much influence do I need? 49. That's quite a bit, actually. Okay, so that finished. Very good. That should be worked. I would like to get this silk chop down so that I could trade it. Is my culture going there soon? No, I might consider buying that. Also, I am going to buy these oasis tiles. It is like 150 gold that I am quote-unquote wasting, but this city needs to grow and faster. So accelerating to 4 turns is probably worth it. Actually, that doesn't accelerate it any further. Yeah, I'll stay working on this tile for now. And keep on the lookout. I need to grow this city as tall as possible, pretty much. I want it to have plenty of specialists and specialist buildings. And I do want it to gel with the freedom ideology eventually when I do get it. Okay, machinery. Ooh, and we get to steal a tech. Astronomy is the most costly, and I said I wanted to get it sometime soon, so I'm going to go ahead and steal it. In terms of research, let's get chivalry. That'll allow us to advance towards banking and printing press. This guy, what can he do? He can go make a lumber mill here or here. Perhaps another farm. He can stay there. Actually, does this accelerate it? Yeah. Okay, work that instead. Yeah, go build a lumber mill here and then there. Those are good tiles for production. And Byzantium notices our recent declaration of friendship with Brazil. That's awesome. Actually, excuse me. Persia, not Brazil. That was Brazil who wanted open borders. And once again, Persia recognizes our declaration of friendship with Byzantium. So this is awesome. Very friendly game. Everybody is friends with everybody. It works out nicely for us. Let's chop down the forest. Build a lumber mill. Okay. I said I wanted the Grand Temple. Or do I want a Musician's Guild first? This is pretty important, the extra culture. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get the extra 6 gold to return first. And then the Grand Temple. Even though I said I wanted it pretty badly. Over here, I'm going to make another cargo ship so I can start trading with Portugal. And also upgrade these guys. So I need more gold. Okay. As soon as I get enough gold, I'll upgrade those guys. Alright, so shocking turn of events. Indonesia was actually able to capture the Aztecs' capital, which is pretty interesting. I didn't expect that out of them, especially considering how aggressive Montezuma usually is. So we need to relocate our spy, and we met all of the new civs. Brazil is in first place, and they have the largest capital, so I'm going to go ahead and station him there and see what the textile time is. And if it's more than like 15 turns, then I'll move him out, try to find a better place. Over here in Adwa, I'll build a workshop just to accelerate our production further. I can move this onto here. Even more production. Let's see, what else? Research. Let's get... I don't need banking as much anymore because somebody took the Forbidden Palace. I'll go ahead and get the printing press so that I can build zoos to boost my happiness because I am sitting at about 0, which is a bit concerning. No interest in being at war with the Indonesians. It's people that like to smile the most. Persia, they are really rolling in happiness, which is a bit concerning considering their unique ability is regarding golden ages. And with that much happiness, they must be just swimming in golden ages. Bit concerning. What else? This guy can go ahead. Actually, there's not too much for him to do, really. What's under this marsh tile? Well, actually, he can clear it and then make a farm, and that will be a 3-food tile, which is pretty good. So I'll go have him do that. Again, everybody wants to go to war with Indonesia, so I might consider denouncing them. I'll check the diplomacy overview and see what happens. Though we are friends, so we get a pretty negative bonus because we have the declaration of friendship. And that was some pretty clutch timing with right there with the culture tile spread. Let's see, diplomacy overview. How does everybody feel about Indonesia? Only at war with the Aztecs. Nobody else, even though a couple people asked me for it. Interesting. But I'm actually not friends with them anymore. So if somebody else asked me to declare war on them, I'm going to go ahead and denounce them just to get positive diplomatic boosts. Let's see, what else is there to do? First Gaia is ended. Okay, so I can sell first for 200 gold, which is nice.
Bons dias.
Actually, you do not have 240 gold. Let's check who has it.
Hola.
You don't need it.
Yom Tavlach.
You also don't need furs. Interesting. There we go.
Μέλημα.
240 gold. Awesome. When I get 500, I will spend it on Kaizel to get ally status with them. I said I was going to upgrade these guys to crossbowmen, but that can wait. I'm going to save my money and decline on that research agreement for now because I want to ally with Kaizel. Also decline that one and that one because I guess everybody just loves science. Oh, I'm going to get a whole bunch of gold next turn from Portugal for iron, which is great actually. So like I said, I was selling quite a bit of iron to Portugal. Oh, only one actually. Well, that's underwhelming. Okay, 45 gold. So next turn, well actually the turn after, I'll be able to ally with Kaizel again. Actually, I think the reason why I was only able to sell them the 1 iron is because I have a whole bunch more, like 5 more iron, that I'll be able to resell next turn. But let's wait and see what happens. Yeah, there it is. Like I said, there's a whole bunch more iron to be sold. Yep, 5 iron. 5 times 45 is 255. Great. Spend 500 on Kaizel, like I said. Oh, we're not allies still. Alright, so when I get the 250 gold, I'll just go ahead and spend it on them to get ally status ahead of Portugal. And wait a little bit to upgrade these guys. Let's see. Rio de Janeiro. Pedro is secretly plotting against Theodora. Ooh, I should have shared that, actually. Can I still share intrigue? There we go. Yeah, and I'll hold up on upgrading these guys, like I said, until I get the 250 gold. And public decoration. Ooh, they're protecting Kaisel. Not good if I want to ally with them. Made peace again. Cities in the peace deal? No, but the Aztecs, I guess they've given up on their capital. That's interesting. You can go build another lumber mill over there. Now that I have 250 gold, give it to Kaisel. Getting 4 happiness per turn from the whales and an additional 6 culture per turn. So now this one city-state is now boosting my culture output by 50%, which is pretty awesome. Speaking of social policies, we need to adopt rationalism soon, since we're now into the Renaissance era. Gives you a pretty huge boost with science, 10% overall, and then another +2 from specialists, and I have quite a few specialists already. Aztecs announced Indonesia, that's pretty understandable. Portugal did not like the fact that I just allied with their city-state, but oh well. Okay, cargo ship. Trade with Portugal. And I guess I could build yet another one, too. Or I could build a harbor first, or a workshop. That's only an additional... I'll build the harbor. See if it gives me any really good options for trading. Maybe it can extend my trade a bit further to a better city. I wanted scholars in residence, so I guess I'll vote for it. Actually, in the 30 turns since I proposed that, I kind of went from really wanting scholars in residence to not wanting it nearly as much, because now everybody wants my silk. I just want to check demographics. Because, yeah, if you can see, I'm only behind 7% on literacy. So actually, I sort of regret passing that, but I can pretty quickly repeal it anyway. Once we get to the modern era, that is, and I'll have several city-state allies, hopefully, and it'll be pretty easy to repeal. And we got another great prophet. I could use him to spread my religion here. It's actually not too bad in terms of pressure. I can use it to spread religion, or I can just make another holy site, which is what I think I'm going to do. Yeah, that makes the most sense. I'll make another one on this tile, and just keep snowballing more faith so I can buy great people once we get to the industrial era. That guy should hopefully be my last great prophet. Now that this guy's done with the silk, oh, that's why everybody wanted to buy silk. That makes sense. Let's see, what can he do? I think I might sell this worker. I have one too many. Yeah, I really don't need all these workers. I'm going to sell this. Actually, I want to connect my cities. This is a long distance go, actually. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tiles. Yeah, I'm going to get working on beginning that road to connect these two cities, and hopefully I can do it quickly. And I need to sell that silk right away, because people keep bothering me about it. Ooh, I just saw that on the minimap. Indonesia just citadel bombed the Aztecs and gained all this territory. I assume he wanted to get that citrus resource right here. Let's see, let's sell that. Let's sell that resource that I had before that everybody kept bugging me about. Once again, 240 gold, standard price. Awesome. I'll upgrade my army with it. Finally upgraded. My military is a bit small. I should consider building a few more units. Just so people don't underestimate me, really. Do I have a spare citizen for this? Actually, I'm not working my artist guild. Bad mistake. Let's work this and work this. That decreased my production considerably, but it's not too terrible. I can live with it. I can actually have this worked by Harar, and there really wouldn't be too many problems with that. It's It's also awesome. I got these fish. There's another one right there. I could buy the tile. Actually, I'll just wait for it. It's not that great. Let's see. Production. I could build a Circus Maximus here because my capital is a bit busy. Actually, yeah, that makes the most sense. I'll build the Circus Maximus. And I'll get working this way in the tech tree. My eventual goal is to get to electricity in terms of tech, so that I can very quickly jump into the modern era. So I guess really my goal is to get to radio, but I'm going to use the free technology from Oxford University to get that. And why I usually do that is because it lets you get an ideology really quick. Like even on Deity, I will usually get the first or second pick at an ideology using this trick. You just beeline towards electricity, finish your Oxford University as soon as you finish electricity, and use the free tech to grab radio. You could go for industrialization and try to get 3 factories up, but the only problem with that is that sometimes you just won't have coal in your borders, and that kind of screws that over. So by doing this, if we go back to the tech tree, I'm actually skipping industrialization. To get electricity, you don't need to research it. But I'm fine with that, as it does get me the ideology as quickly as possible. And usually doing that, I can get the ideology by turn 200. If we add up the turn times to 7, that's 16, 29, 49, and then National College 49, and considering that my science is just going to keep increasing, especially when I adopt rationalism, that means at the latest 50 turns, which would be one more to finish the Oxford University, 50 turns. So at the latest, I am posed to get an ideology at turn 207, which is pretty good. It will get quicker though, as my science continues to increase linearly. Okay, production in the capital. Grand Temple, like I said before. Ooh, my production is actually really low, and I do need to get working this music guild pretty quickly. I could consider making an internal trade route from Harar to Addis Ababa, but I think that will only be 4 food per turn. So I'm not 100% sure if that would be worth it. But I could do it. I'll think about it. Let's tell all my military to fortify, since we just upgraded all of them. This guy, I'm just going to build the road, like I said. It'll take a while, but in the end, it's an investment that should pay back pretty well. Especially if I get all 3 workers working on this road. Okay, banking, gold per turn, and silver to Maria. Let's see if we can trade her for straight up gold. Ooh, I have an extra silk. Or was that? Oh, that was silk, not silver that I traded. My bad, read that wrong. Actually, Indonesia, we're not friends, so I'd rather trade for straight up gold.
Olá. Por favor.
240 once again. And yep, next turn. I just heard a missionary sound. Yeah, let's work together with Indonesia. Actually, that might tick some people off, now that I think about it, because some people don't like them too much. I heard a missionary sound. I'm actually not sure where it was, but I don't think it's anything too important. Yeah, go ahead, create a great work.
It is no.
Stick that in Addis Ababa. Let's actually check this. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I have no potential theming bonuses yet, so might as well ignore that. I'm getting rationalism, like I said before, plus 10%. Science, so that's pushing forward my potential time to get an ideology to 18 plus 12 is 30. Only 42 turns now, which is awesome. And it will only be sooner. Okay, let's keep working on this road. Guy is in the industrial era. So is Pedro. No big deal, because I'm actually getting there in actually more like 20 turns. But still, it's not too long. I'm not lagging behind by that much. I don't think we have anything to do this turn, so next turn. Alright. So half the civs are now in the industrial era, meaning that city-states are now being counted in the World Congress. That's good for me, considering I have 1 ally. Well, some people probably have a lot. Yeah, Persia. 6 allies. Compared to me with only 1. So it's not the best. But still, I'm getting more votes. Choose the host. Who's going to win, Persia? yeah, there's really no chance anybody can catch Persia. So what I'm going to do is vote for them to get some diplomatic favor, since they're going to win anyway. It's really pointless to vote for myself. Okay, Indonesia wants to renew this. No brainer. Just do that. Ooh, did I only have one copy of that? Oh shoot. Should not have done that, actually. What did I just trade them, actually? I really wasn't even looking. I just thought they were asking me to renew a deal. Let's see. Diplomacy, overview, to deal history. What did I just trade them? Furs. I thought I had an extra furs, I guess not. Oh well. I guess I'll deal with it. I'll use the extra gold to buy a city-state or something. Probably. Let's see, these guys... Ooh, I researched 7 technologies. I might actually win that quest, getting 8 technologies in the 30 turns. So I might consider throwing gold at them. I'm going to see if I win that quest, and if I do... Ooh, they're actually allied with nobody. Yeah, if I win that quest, I'll throw a whole bunch of money at these guys. And if not, then I'll just ignore them. So let's move like this. Go and work that. Actually, no, we're unhappy. Go work that. Let's see. Actually, let's check our great people. I'm making scientist, right? Oh yeah, 1 turn remaining. That's great. And yeah, great artist, 1 turn remaining. Also great. That great scientist. I'll use him to make another academy. And yep, we just got a positive diplo modifier with Persia, which is good. Especially considering they're a very powerful civilization. I really don't want them to turn against me. And I just noticed I'm ahead of the score with Montezuma, which is understandable because he just lost his capital. And I got a great artist and a great scientist on the great turn, on the same turn. Awesome. This guy I'll use him to make a great work. And this guy, I want to use him to make an academy. The question is where. I don't have any more nice 2 food tiles that I usually like to throw them down on. So a desert hill would probably make the most sense. Like this one right here. So I'll just go ahead and do that. And in this city, I'll go ahead and build another cargo ship for more trading opportunities. How many more turns for this? Ooh, 5 turns. Okay. Keep waiting. And I could even throw 1,000 gold at them by then, which would be really nice.
Ireis considerar.
Right, I'm going to let that go. I think I'm going to get a whole bunch of horses. Or I'm going to be able to sell a whole bunch of horses pretty soon.
Compound interest.
Alright, economics. Yeah, look at all of those horses that I can now just sell in lumps to Portugal.
Dias.
Actually, you don't even have enough money for all my horses. That's 270 gold worth of horses, and you do not have it. Let's see.
Hola.
Actually, no, more than 270, isn't it? 6 times 45. What is that? That's a big number. No, that's 270. I'm right. There we go. Over 1,000 gold. Awesome. You know, I can throw 1,000 gold at Bucharest. And this little thing will just... Yeah, I'm just going to throw 1,000 gold at them. And that little boost... Yeah, that little quest will help as a boost more than making them my ally. I'll build the academy like I said. I need to scrape up citizens somewhere for working these tiles. Yeah, that doesn't slow down growth, so I don't mind moving that. Does that slow down growth? No. Okay, I don't mind moving that either then. And caravan, Interesting, I was trading with Bucharest before. Actually, since I have a spare caravan, I'm just going to move them to Harar and ship more food into my capital, like I said before. Okay, caravan. Go to Addis Ababa. It is only 4 food per turn, but every little bit helps. Let's see, what else to do? Nothing else to do, really. We are getting the Circus Maximus in only a turn, so we'll be happy again, which is good. Napoleon declared war on Theodora. Doesn't really matter for me, since both of them are on the other side of the globe. And it's my turn. So, let's see. Ooh, the World's Fair passed. Let's see. Oh, it's 76% complete. Never mind. I could have worked for those 500 Golden Age points, and that would have given me a free Golden Age, because I only need 505, but oh well. Let's see. I could build Oxford, but I said I'm holding off on that. Market, really don't need it. I'll build the zoo, because my happiness still is pretty low. And I assume we're growing pretty soon. What else? Where'd the exorcism go? Here? He should go here to grow me faster. But I do want to work this musician's guild as soon as possible. But I'll keep from working it. 9 turns to grow. 9 turns to grow. Yeah, I'll take the extra production. Okay, let's move these guys here and keep working on the road. It's taking quite some time, but it'll be worth it in the end, hopefully. Let's see, what else to do? Actually, there's really not much to do these turns. Really just waiting for the National Temple to finish. Actually, it's the Grand Temple, right? Yeah, Grand Temple. And that is good. We did win the city-state quest with Bucharest, like I said, so now we have 120 influence with them, so we're going to stay allied with them for quite some time and not have to worry about, I guess you could say, maintenance on that alliance. So that's good. And I guess that's it again for this turn. And also, I think we're running low on time for this episode, so I guess I'll end it when I finish the Grand Temple in my capital. That's, yeah, 3 turns, that's good.
Aparantoyan aliliron kito lawan ulun.
Okay, they want iron again, that's great. I'll take that deal. Okay, World's Fair is over, I really don't care. Okay. Yeah, let's keep trading with Kaizel since they are offering us the most gold, and this route runs pretty much 0 chance of being pillaged since it's so short. This worker, keep building the road. Alright, next turn. Okay, architecture is done. Finished another boat, so I'll trade with Portugal. And, what else can I build? Market will be good, considering I'm doing a lot of trading out of that city. Use this guy to build another road. And next turn. Next turn will be the last for this episode. See, Persia wants a research agreement. I'll accept that, since I have the disposable income for it. Declaration of friendship with Portugal is expired. I'll just ask them for a new one. Okay, let's go to Portugal. And ask them for a new declaration of friendship.
Os dias.
There we go. Very good. And now that we're done with the Grand Temple in the capital, I will build a workshop to increase our production capabilities. And I guess keep working on this road. Send this guy home. And what can he build? Actually, like I said before, I have too many workers. I'll just delete this guy. Actually, no. Move him to my territory first. Then delete. Very good. Okay, like I said before, time for the end of the episode. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any sort of questions, comments, or just something you want to say, please feel free to leave a comment on the video. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.